Well, hello there. What in the world have I got going on here? Oh yeah, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna set me up a little deep water culture. Look at that. So, I refuse to ever buy a bag of hydrogen again. I used to do deep water culture back when I was first year I was growing. I think pumice works much better. It might get a little green if I don't, but I might end up trimming a piece of panda film to fit on here. But for now, this will suffice. You can see I got a nice rooted clone there, which I've been waiting on. That one rooted in less than a week, man. That sucker's awesome. It's called Future One by Kind Seeds. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Christine. Anyway, I'm going to run that in here and I'm going to install it. I'll show you the setup real quick first. So you can see I got a little 3-inch net cup there suspended over nutrient solution that I'm bubbling with 2 big old airstone discs in the bottom. And you can see I also have a flow valve in there to help me keep the thing topped off. But chances are I won't top it off. I'll just I'll close the valve here and just let it drink down and then open the valve, let it fill up. Just read the ppms. You can see I've got 190, 200 in there, somewhere around. It keeps bouncing around, so I'm right at 200. So, and pH, let's see what that's doing now. It'll take a while for it to settle in. But I'm running, I just have 200 ppms worth of newts in here, but the newts are mostly seaweed. I put 2 teaspoons of seaweed in this. This is about 8 gallons of actual liquid in there. My calculation, it's a 10-gallon tote, so it might even be less than, it might be more like 7. But it is what it is. I got it all leveled out to where it's just bubbling and snapping against the bottom of the net cup. But my next thing is I'm going to put a pump. I'm going to pump nutrient solution up there and put it on the dripper to coax the roots down. That's the best way I found to do deep water culture, is to just set up a dripper on the top. I don't even have to put it on a timer. I'm going to put like a half a gallon per hour little drip disc on there, and it'll just drip this nutrient solution down there, and those roots will go poosh. And once they're down into the liquid, then I can get rid of the pump and the dripper. So let me get all that set up and I'll show you the final product. Oh, I was going to use this pump, but let me show you. This is the pump. I thought, I already have a pump. Listen to this sucker. If I can get it like that. Come on. There. That's all the way down. Sounds like you're at the barber, doesn't it? Can't have that. So, turn it off. Okay. So I thought, well, crap, what am I going to do now? Am I going to have to spend 60 bucks on a pump? Well, I found this little guy for just under 17 bucks. And it worked. Listen how quiet it is. Here, I'll turn that off too. It's got a little hum to it, but it's not too bad. I guess I should turn that off while I'm talking to you too. You're probably thinking, oh, that's better. But yeah, looks like my pH is about 7. So I need to adjust that too before I put the clone in. Anyway, I'll break back to you when I have the clone loaded in. And away we go. So I got my newts pH'd, 5.8, 5.9, I'm good with that. when you bubble it, it usually slowly rises anyway. So I'll have to come in here every day and punch it back down again. No biggie. So we got our little Future One clone here. Let's get a little up close and personal with her on my phone here. So that dripper, you can see, is kind of dripping maybe right, not quite on the plug. You don't want it dripping right on the plug though. You want it dripping on, I want it dripping on that big fat stone, and then that stone will diffuse it. Too close. The stone will diffuse it through the rest of the stones, and it'll drip out the bottom back into the reservoir. And where are they going to drip down? The lowest thing on the totem pole there, the roots. Well, that's the idea, is it finds the roots, and as the nutrient solution drips down, it pulls the roots and they grow down. It basically directs the roots down. You're saying roots grow down in that nutrient solution and don't dry out, because this is the critical bit. And another important thing to me that I've always understood about deep water culture is you don't want to put the plant where it's actually touching the water or the plug or anything. You need a little bit of a gap, at least I'd say like an inch gap, so that it creates a little air gap there, and so the roots are never fully submerged. And I think that might be why people go into root rot or DOWC, because I see those with the big sights on it where you actually fill the liquid up into the, the liquid's actually going up into the net cup. This, I had the net cup suspended over the liquid, but when you put the net cup down in the liquid, it's real easy to get the plug down in there. Then you end up, topping it up to the same level, and your roots are always in the solution. There's no gap in there. Look up cracky. This is just cracky with aeration. But that air gap is what keeps your roots from suffocating. Impossible as long as they're not completely submerged, right? Or you have enough aeration, which is what our DWC is supposed to be about. But I'm not about that. I just want to go simple. But the plan is to watch this space. Let's see how fast she goes now. I'll probably make another video once the roots start poking through. So we'll see. And the plan is to pack out this entire 3x3 in a scrog. I mean, I'm really gonna pack this out. I got a photo period now, so I can keep vegging to my heart's content now until I absolutely pack this thing corner to corner and side to side, and then let them turn up a little bit and grow a few inches tall, then flower, baby. We'll see. I just wanted to do something different, and I've been dealing with all the problems with my soil, so. But I thought, why don't I do deep water culture, and if I get wilt in that, then I'll hang my hat. I just won't do it anymore. I'll give up growing. How about that? If I get wilt in DWC, but I know I can. If it's possible to do it, I can do it. I promise you that. Bye.